Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. And it was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
A gain of 12. First down, New England.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check.
Brady gives to Michel, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Brady's throw there complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. And really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And all this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop him behind the line for the second straight play.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is D'Onta Foreman. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I'm here all day. Red! Red! You can choose the mic. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. Coming! No. Hey!
Rivers. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
First down, Rivers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, front 80! 52. Load it! Load it! Hey, you don't want to see me!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. We're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Come on, baby.
Third and long for Rivers. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Wait, 20. Bring it. Strong left. Yo. Patch it. No. Me. Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. Drop deep. Mike 10. Shadow.
On 2nd and 12, Brady. Pass incomplete.
They could game catch the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, 66. 25. Hey, 2.
Now Brady. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Devin Bush drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. But likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. Around the NFL, an update from a game going on down in Tampa. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Rivers to throw it. Able to get away. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hey, box truck. Hey, turn it up. 51's the mic.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Michael Bennett, the native of tiny Independence, Louisiana.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Let's go. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
A big play there for New England. Well, hello. I mean, it took him a while to get him a rep, but that's quite an introduction to this game.
And not just hello. How about goodbye to the defense as he went past him? Big-time run on his first carry of the game.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the lead grows to 10-0. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
A gain of 32 that time. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Open man is QT, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Rivers looking for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Vincent Smith, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Motion man, watch 12, watch 12.
Operating from the gun, Rivers. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Check 31, check 31.
They'll run on first down. Michelle. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, they run with Michelle. And this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop him behind the line for the second straight play. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Hey, set. Alabama, 380.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Watch the whip. Kill.
Jackson, reload.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Dorsett's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Gostkowski with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Cluster. 5. 52. Load it. Click.
From the gun, Rivers. And that's off the mark, incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that
answer. That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Patriots take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Hey, Delta. Hey, this Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. All day. All day. Mike 10.
From the 39, Brady trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Edelman was the intended target.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
He'll let this go end zone for Green. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A.J. Green, his second touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a three-point game. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken short, and they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before. Across the 35.
38-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. J.J. Watt forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Around the NFL, second quarter down in Tampa. And the Bucs are out to an early lead. That'll be a game to monitor as we go along. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Slam. Red Delta! Hey, orbit. Check 52 at the mic. Check 50.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rivers. Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Emmanuel Ogbah able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. On third down, Rivers. And he's going to go down again. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 11-yard line.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Michelle. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The tackle made by Devin Wood.
Wait, 20.
2-yard gain on the play.
3 down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They're running it. It's Michelle. Well, the ball is out. Michelle lost it. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
What's the run? They're running it. Mike 50. Hey, check it. Y'all know, ready? Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Record. Easy. Hey,
snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And they'll try Michelle here running on the right side. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And it's Michelle once again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. From midfield, here's Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Protect, Green 80. 53. Block 15. Pick your game up.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
53. Mike 53.
Now a give, right side. Foreman. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be taken very short.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Mike, all right. Snap, 180. Here we go, G. Buffalo line. Buffalo line.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Check, check, check. Behind.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
180.
At the 34-yard line.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Wait, 89.
On 2nd and 12, Rivers. He's going to air it out deep. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game to the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. On the left side, this is Stills. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th quarter lead. On 3rd down, Michelle. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. To throw, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
Step round 80. 190. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Red. Red. Don't let him breathe.
On 1st down, Foreman. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for a 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. On third down, Rivers. He wants it all for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Phillip Rivers with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the Texans push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Let's go.
At their own 38-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check 24. Check 24. Hey, both 66.
Throwing again. Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
All day, defense, all day, all day.
Following the interception here, Rivers. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
A 2nd down throw for Rivers. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Operating from the gun, Rivers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An offensive mind, and he's going to trust his offense here. They're going for it on fourth.
Hey, Alpha. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Hey, watch the slant. 53's the mic. Load it. 53.
Now Rivers on fourth down. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, exit. Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Hey, on the go.
Throwing here, Rivers. That's caught by Waller out left side. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Rivers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Vincent Smith, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. 3rd and short yardage, Rivers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
They shakes him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Emmanuel Agba. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Over the middle, Dorsett. A gain there of 30 big ones. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Now Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they can't connect. Incomplete. But that stops the clock with 1 tick remaining here in this first half. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Switch. Check it. Reload. Shadow.
One final try now for Brady. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. So Houston going to come away.